Okay, so being the complete goon that I am, I haven't yet managed to string it. String it to 19, like it said. I'm not sure about that. I think that's a bit pessimistic or optimistic. Not sure. It's a bit big. I'm thinking because I don't know. I twisted, like you're meant to, but it didn't work. I don't know. I think that's probably just me. I'm really pretty silly. But now we're moving on to bigger stuff. Yes, I did sort of trash bigger stuff a minute ago when I said like, oh yeah, pay loads of money for his bows, but he makes top quality arm guards. Yeah, my best friend has one, and I was like, oh, that is so cool, oh, they're so good. Like you don't feel anything in these. I'm just gonna lace it up right now. Oh, for God's sake. So this was about £18, I think. Yeah, about 18 quid all in, I think. And if I find that to be untrue, when I actually do some proper research again, I will put it in the description. I'm going to put all the prices in the description so that you know. And it'll all be in, probably in pounds, if that's okay. So look, if it's on my arm, I emailed Pip Bickerstaff for about 2 weeks prior to getting this, because I like to have contact with the people that I am going to buy from. I don't like just empty buying online. I don't really like that. I understand that it's a great thing that you can do, but I like to know about the product. I like to know what's it made from, all the interesting or things I find interesting things about it. So this is made of real leather, as I'm sure you can tell. Smells great. It smells like proper leather. It's I think it's called forest green. It's one of their greens. They have one or two greens, and I think he said this was forest green. This is a medium. I emailed him for a couple of days, and I measured my wrist for him, and he said, oh, that's probably a medium. And I didn't order on the site in the end. I sent him a check, and he said, yep, I've got that, and he sent it to me from Derby. I think it's Derby. Yeah, Derby. I'm going to say Derby. If I find it to be untrue, again, I'll write it in the description. So yeah, this is really good. You don't feel anything coming off your bow when you shoot. It's got lovely elastic bits that are easy to do. I think the buckles are brass. I don't know. There's certainly some strong metal, like rivety sort of thing. Yeah, that generic metal. Okay, next thing. I'm not actually going to review any arrows, but I want to talk about arrows. I hate vanes. With a passion, I hate vanes. These vanes, this arrow has been shot once. Not even out of the £50 bow, out of a £20 bow. I find it ridiculous. Vanes really upset me. Because it should just, go. There's no on my bows. There's nothing for it to hit against. No resistance. I fire with the cock feather out the right way, so it's like that. Is it like that? No, it's like that. I fire with the cock feather like that, so you can't see the cock feather, but that's the red feather. I do all of my archery pretty standard, but it's annoying, isn't it? Only one thing, you can't do, your arm movement is restricted. Sort of, you can't do your belt and undo your belt very easily. That sounds quite strange. But if you're wearing a cloak, as I was when I was Robin Hood, hence I had to make the hat. When I was Robin Hood and I had a little cape thing, for a joke, we put the belt round the cape, you know, sort of like a Superman thing. Yeah, that sounds a lot lamer than it was. It was really funny. But undoing the belt I found really difficult because your wrist is encumbered by this. But it's a really lovely product. I found that with all of the other things I've encountered. However, I made this. Now, this is an arm guard. It's what I used before I had my Bickerstaff. It's a Coke can. I had this. Now, it's fairly standard, really simple. So, 2 bits of leather together. You leave that so that it can sort of move and stuff. And then you just buckle up. Yeah, really easy to do actually. I'm not going to buckle it up because it's difficult, because it's a bit, you know, getting that through there. Basically, I can show it not on me because I'm very cack-handed. If you do it like that, and then you can pull it through, and then do the same on the other end, and you've got yourself an arm guard, which is nice. But I prefer the Bickerstaff. I mean, this is really budget. I paid a £5, maybe a tenner for the leather, £1 each for the things, and then, you know, everyone's got some thread and needles at home, and this hurts. Making this, your fingers hurt. They bleed. You cut yourself. Awful. But that's what I used before I had a Bickerstaff, and they take a lot of time getting the enough leather, you know, getting the right circumference and things like that. Next video.